Hey you, do you want to know how different guns compare in Modern Warfare 3? If you're like most people, you probably don't care because you're going to find the best gun in the game and use that for the next 3 years. And that's fine, but some people like to try new things, and that's my favorite way to play. So today I'm going to put the Katt-AMR and the XRK Stalker to the test and see which gun truly deserves the title of the best sniper. Neither of the guns I use will have any attachments to give them the fairest chance, but if you'd like to see them put to the test using attachments, let me know in the comments down below. First up, we have the Katt-AMR. This beast of a rifle is chambered in 50 BMG and it does massive amounts of damage. If we take a look at the statistics of it, we will see that it is capable of a one-shot no matter where you hit your enemy above the knees. The lowest damage this gun is shown to do seems to be 180 health if you hit them in the upper legs, with the highest damage being a headshot doing double that, which means no matter where you hit them, you will stop your enemy dead in its tracks with no hesitation. There are a few factors that may affect the one-shot capabilities, such as hitting enemies through walls or them being out of the effective damage range, but that is unlikely when using the Katt. Now, a few things come into play when using this gun which counter the power of it, such as the rechambering speed as well as the ADS speed and sprint to fire speed. The stats show the rechamber speed of this weapon to be 2100 milliseconds, which means it takes 2.1 seconds after firing to have another bullet ready to fire. So if you run into a crowd of people, it would not be a great option for taking them all out quickly. Along with an aim down sight speed of 760 milliseconds when using no attachments, which means it will take 3/4 of a second to fully ADS, which is extremely slow. So in my opinion, the base stats of this gun make it so it is more of a long-range gun and less viable for quick scoping. But with the right attachments, you can improve that number immensely, making it much better for quick performance. And in my use of this monster, I have found myself very successful in many of the engagements I have had with it. But with no attachments, it is much harder to use. The movement speed on the Katt is also very slow, but doesn't negatively impact you as much as on certain weapons because of the way it is meant to be used. And compared to the Stalker, the base stat is only 0.1 meters per second difference. Next up, we have the XRK Stalker, which is the newest sniper rifle, having just been added in Season 1. This thing is amazing. The damage is much lower than the Katt, but that doesn't make it any worse than its counterpart. Although if you do not hit your enemy above the waist, you will find yourself getting hit markers more frequently, due to the fact that the upper leg damage is 140 compared to the 180 we saw with the last gun. That being said, the torso damage is all above 150 within the effective damage range, which means as long as you hit them in this area or higher, you will destroy them with no resistance. I'm partial to this gun due to the nostalgia factor of it being in the original Modern Warfare 3, but that doesn't change my opinion between the two. This gun has a much faster aim down sight speed, that being 610 milliseconds compared to the 760 milliseconds we saw earlier, as well as a 1633 millisecond rechambering time, meaning it's half a second faster in getting another bullet ready to fire downrange. Along with all of these factors, these numbers can be drastically improved with attachments, making each gun better in their own way depending on how they are built. Sniper classes are usually designed with speed in mind due to the fast-paced nature of play in Call of Duty, therefore the base speed of this rifle gives it a massive advantage over the Katt-AMR, but both are very good options depending on your style of play. I prefer to run and gun, which may not always be the smartest option, but it's how I keep the game interesting and how I prefer to put my skills to the test. And the XRK Stalker is great for that kind of gameplay, having the faster ADS speed, as well as better sprint to fire time and slightly improved overall movement speed. It definitely fits into the quick nature of Modern Warfare 3. With all this being said, in my opinion, I believe the XRK Stalker to be the better option when choosing a powerful and quick sniper rifle, but you may think differently, and I would love to hear your opinion on the matter in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed the video and keep an eye out for which guns I decide to test next. And until next time, peace out.